Is it time to buy or sell RF Industries stock? In this video, you will explore RF Industries in depth. Our initial report was published on our website on Thursday, the 11th of September, 2025, and now we are here to provide you with an even more comprehensive analysis. Remember to subscribe, hit the like button, and turn on the notification bell to stay updated on our latest analysis. You don't want to miss any important updates that could affect your investments. Enhance your trading decisions by trying our newly launched AI stock analysis tool powered by GPT-4 at StockInvest.us. Tap into the power of AI and receive a free price prediction and in-depth analysis for any one among 45,000 companies worldwide today. Please note that this video is for informational purposes only and should not be considered financial advice. Since the 10th of September, 2025, our system has ranked RF Industries as a buy candidate, assigning it a score of 3.52. Let's examine the stock's performance during this period. Those who followed our analysis would have experienced an impressive gain of 11.07% since we first listed RF Industries as a buy candidate 2 days ago. This translates to an average return of 5.53% per day since it was designated as a buy candidate. A stock is positioned in the midst of a broad and robust upward trend in the short term, indicating that further increases within this trend are anticipated. The current 3-month trend suggests a possible change of approximately 23.96% over the next 3 months, with potential returns ranging from negative 13.21% to 41.58%. Examining the longer term, our 12-month analysis indicates a projected change of 56.13%. Based on our calculations, the stock's performance could vary from negative 10.11% to 67.33% over the next year. In today's terms, this would position the future price somewhere between $7.67 and $14.27. Our latest daily update for RF Industries includes the headline, Big Movements in RF Industries Stock Price on Thursday, moving 17.21% between high and low. The RF Industries stock price gained 11.07% on the last trading day, which was Thursday, the 11th of September, 2025, rising from $7.68 to $8.53. During that trading day, the stock fluctuated 17.21% with a day low of $7.38 and a day high of $8.65. The price has shown volatility during this period, reflecting a gain of 15.98% over the last 2 weeks. Additionally, trading volume increased on the last day, along with the price, which is a positive technical indicator. In total, 550,000 more shares were traded than the previous day, with a cumulative total of 659,000 shares bought and sold, amounting to approximately $5.62 million. Over the past 52 weeks, the highest stock price was $8.99, while the lowest was $3.39. Currently, the price is 5.12%, or 460 cents, below the 52-week high, and 33.10%, or $4.22, below the all-time high reached on the 24th of August, 2018, when the price peaked at $12.75. RF Industries reported its results for the third quarter of fiscal 2025, which exceeded expectations. Earnings per share were 10 cents compared to a consensus of 6 cents. Net sales reached $19.8 million, reflecting a year-over-year increase of 17.5% and a sequential rise of 4.7%. The company continues to highlight a growing backlog, an influx of new orders, and increasing customer adoption, all of which indicate a recovery in demand following a period of share weakness earlier this summer. In the short term, this earnings and revenue surpassing should create upward momentum for the stock, as investors tend to reward stronger performance and increasing order activity. This effect could be intensified if management's comments during the conference reinforce the positive trends regarding the backlog and margins. However, the recent significant decline in shares and comparisons with larger competitors may dampen immediate gains if investors remain wary about the sustainability of this performance. In the long term, RF Industries is positioned in markets that benefit from the expansion of artificial intelligence data centers, the growth of edge Internet of Things, upgrades to Wi-Fi, and the transition to vehicle electrification. These are overarching trends that support ongoing demand for interconnect products and provide revenue visibility driven by the backlog. Nonetheless, the competitive landscape, fluctuations in the semiconductor industry, and execution risks indicate that growth will rely on sustained margin improvements and success against larger rivals. Analyst ratings. On Tuesday, the 17th of September 2024, it was reported that B. Riley assigned RFIL a buy grade alongside a hold action. On Monday, the 18th of September 2023, it was also reported that B. Riley Securities granted RFIL a buy grade with a hold action. Analysts have assigned RF Industry stock a general sell rating. They classify the price-to-earnings ratio as a strong sell and the price-to-book ratio as a buy. Regarding return on investment, the analysts have given the stock a strong sell rating. The following signals have been identified for RF Industries. The RF Industries stock displays buy signals from both short-term and long-term moving averages, indicating a positive outlook. However, there is a general sell signal based on the relationship between the two averages, with the long-term average positioned above the short-term average. During price corrections, support can be found at the levels of $7.30. A decline below either of these levels will trigger sell signals. Additionally, there is a buy signal from the 3-month Moving Average Convergence Divergence, or MACD. The increase in volume alongside the rising price is deemed a favorable technical indicator. Nevertheless, some negative signals have emerged that may affect short-term developments. A sell signal was generated from a pivot top point on Wednesday, July 23, 2025. And the stock has since experienced a decline of 1.73%. Further decreases are suggested until a new bottom pivot is established. Here are some signals you might find interesting. Moving Average Convergence Divergence. A buy signal has been generated. Pivots indicated a sell signal 36 days ago. Bollinger Bands provided a buy signal just 1 day ago. The short-term moving average signaled a buy 7 days ago. The long-term moving average also indicated a buy 3 days ago. The relationship between the short and long moving averages showed a buy signal 23 days ago. When examining the 12-month chart, we observe the short moving average indicated a buy signal 7 days ago. The long-term moving average generated a buy signal 62 days ago. The relationship between the short and long moving averages presented a buy signal 57 days ago. Remember to visit our page at StockInvest.us if you want to discover more signals. Support, risk, and stop loss for RF Industries. RF Industries finds support from accumulated volume at $8.51. This level may present a buying opportunity, as an upward reaction is expected when this support is tested. The stock exhibits average daily movements, and with sufficient trading volume, the risk is deemed medium. Over the past day, the stock fluctuated by $1.27, representing a change of 17.21%. In the last week, the stock has experienced daily average volatility of 10.08%. Before we dive into the potential trading levels for RF Industries, let's quickly cover some essential fundamental data. First, we have the price-to-earnings ratio, commonly known as the PE ratio. This important measure reflects a company's current share price in relation to its earnings per share. A negative PE ratio indicates that the company is experiencing negative earnings or is operating at a loss. Even established companies can encounter downturns, often due to factors beyond their control. However, consistently negative PE ratios may suggest inadequate profitability and potential risks of bankruptcy. In other news, the upcoming earnings report for the third quarter of 2025 is anticipated on the 11th of September, 2025. Analysts' consensus estimates stand at 6 cents. It is important to monitor these figures as they can significantly influence stock prices. Now let's discuss some potential day trading levels for RF Industries. In the event of an upward trend, the first resistance level for RF Industries is at $8.57. If you do not own any shares, you may want to wait for this level to be breached before entering a position. For those already holding the stock, this could serve as a level to consider for swing trading. On the downside, RF Industries encounters its first support level at $8.51. If this support level holds, it could provide a favorable entry point, anticipating a rebound. The combined average rating for RF Industries from multiple analyst sources is to sell. Now, let's examine some recent insider trades. On the 10th of July, 2025, Dawson Robert D. conducted an insider sale of 155 shares of common stock. On the 11th of July, 2025, Dawson Robert D. conducted an insider sale of 202 shares of common stock. On the 11th of July, 2025, Dawson Robert D. conducted another insider sale of 411 shares of common stock. On the 10th of July, 2025, Yin Peter conducted an insider sale of 56 shares of common stock. On the 11th of July, 2025, Yin Peter conducted an insider sale of 78 shares of common stock. Based on the 100 most recent insider trades, we've determined that insider power is positive. With a ratio of 85.379, in total, insiders purchased 868,725 shares and sold 16,155 shares in the last 100 trades. Our recommended stop loss is set at $8.18, which reflects a decrease of 4.14%. This stock experiences medium daily fluctuations, indicating a medium level of risk. Additionally, there is a sell signal stemming from a pivot top identified 35 days ago. Is RF Industries stock a good buy? Several short-term indicators, along with an overall positive trend, suggest that the current price level may present a buying opportunity, as there is a reasonable chance for RF Industries stock to perform well in the near future. After examining the volatility and price movements from the last trading day, our analysis indicates that the current price is overvalued. For trading on Friday, the 12th of September, we anticipate that RF Industries will open lower by approximately 34 cents, starting at $8.19. We remind you that trading involves a high risk of losing money, and that you should speak with a financial advisor before buying or selling any securities. You should not base your investment decision upon StockInvest.us. By using the information, you agree and are held liable for your own investment decisions. This is our current view of the stock. Do you agree or disagree? Please comment below and share your thoughts. What is your target for the stock? Remember to like and subscribe. We wish you successful trading and hope you have a beautiful day. With regards from all of us here at Stock Invest.